A man from Weston-super-Mare says his life has been saved thanks to a local charity which has helped him deal with a chaotic childhood. A band of brothers, or ABOB, works with those who are at risk or who've been involved in the criminal justice system. They buddy young men up with older male mentors. Sarah Jane Bungay has been hearing how it's changing lives.
So that was when I was 14.
A judo champion in his teens, but behind the smiles, Jordan was already struggling with physical and emotional bullying at school.
Led me getting mixed up in criminal activity, doing silly things, getting a criminal record, getting arrested multiple times. I regret it every day.
Skip forward several years and he found himself working with ABOB, learning life skills, addressing his behaviour. Without them, he says things would be very different.
I reckon I would either be dead, in prison, or on the streets, because they've shown me the right way to live.
The idea is to team young men who've often had chaotic upbringings with older men, older role models they haven't had in their lives. It begins with a weekend away. ABOB call it a rite of passage. The young men take part in activities and are encouraged to open up about their lives, their frustrations, their anger. Alongside them, the older men who listen, encourage, all without judgment.
I used to sort of use a shorthand of young offenders. I now just say traumatised young men. It's the correlation's one-to-one, right? So these are, without fail, young men who, once you actually give them the space to tell their story, your heart will break open.
So how you been?
To start off with, I was quite sceptical about speaking to an older bloke because my friendship group was mainly female.
Alex has struggled with addiction after a challenging childhood involving 11 foster homes. Today he's met up with one of his mentors, Mark.
They're really understanding. Like, some of the guys that I've spoken to have been through the journey that I've been through myself, so it's quite nice that they can relate to it.
What we're trying to do is to support young men who want to make a change in their lives. Men who are not trying to be anything that they're not, just trying to be authentic, sincere, supportive, not being judgmental, and not telling them what to do. It enriches my life.
A band of brothers has helped many disaffected young men fulfil their potential and realise they can contribute positively to society, despite what society has thrown at them. Sarah Jane Bungay, BBC Points West.